This week on the long-term tackle review, we're going to be taking an in-depth look at what is probably one of the more expensive tackle boxes on the market, and that is the RidgeMonkey Armoury. Right, so after my video the other month saying how I like to use the Tracker PVA pouch as my tackle box, there was quite a few comments on that video saying how I should check out the corded tackle boxes and look at the new RidgeMonkey one. And my rig wallet was starting to fall apart, so I thought I'd take a look at the Armoury. It was then coming out, so I got it straight away as soon as it was in the shops, and I've been using it since. First thing that everyone's been moaning about with this is the price. It's £49, which effectively for a plastic box is a hell of a lot of money. They really are at the top end of what you're going to pay for a tackle box, and you're going to expect it to be top notch and flawless for that money. And you'll find out later on in the video I'm not 100% on it. There are some problems with it for that kind of money that they really are going to have to start looking at, in my opinion. But yeah, so let's dive into it. Start off, it is made from real strong plastic. The outer of it is absolutely solid. I don't know what this plastic is. It's kind of got like almost a slight rubbery feel to the plastic. It's like coated, and it's really not scratching up. I've been using it since it came out, and hardly got a mark on it other than a few bits of gross bits of bait over it. You're always going to get that. But yeah, it's really nice. So let's have a look inside. The top section is a rig wallet. It's held together with two real strong magnets. They do snap together, they take a lot of force. They aren't going to pop off and go everywhere in your tackle box, which is really really handy. You've got two different length rig wallets. Something that I would like to see in a tackle box, it's not really to do with this as such, but I haven't seen companies incorporating anywhere to put in sharpened hooks. There is a lot of anglers out there now sharpening their hooks, and before a session when you want to tie them up, I mean, I just pin them together with a couple of pins, but it takes up so much space. I don't know why they can't incorporate just a little section somewhere, even on the back of the lid or something, just a couple of little clips to hold in sharpened hooks, because there's a lot of people doing that now, and it would be real handy in my opinion. But that's neither one thing or another really. It's just something that I'd like to see in future from other boxes. The rig boards themselves, you know, they're a rig board. It's not a lot you can say about them. Yeah, come with a lot of pins. It's really nice. And then the main section, it is, as you can see, it's going to take me to turn it around. It is solid to get open. Although, yeah, I've just noticed when I've done that, look at that, one of the magnets is pulled out. That's the first time that's happened. I just noticed it when I opened, there was a hole there. So yeah, there you go, RidgeMonkey. Your magnets don't last very long. They'll have to be glued back in. It's the same thing that happened with my corded rig box, the magnets fell out. But yeah, so it's held together with 3 on each side magnets that hold it together. And then you've got the main double section and a rig wallet. The first, well, another gripe now since the magnets. The gripe is that when this came, this compartment over here, the little clip on the bottom had a big burr of plastic on it from where it has been made, and it wouldn't shut. Couldn't use it. So you're charging £50 RidgeMonkey, you've got to work on your quality control, in my opinion. That for me, you know, I could have sent it back, yeah, but you shouldn't have to be doing that when you're paying top dollar. So I had to get a little file and file down the plastic myself, so I can now use that. So that's not ideal. So you've got these 5 sections. They are good sizes. You've got these two, which you like for your small little items. As you can see in there, I've got hook ring swivel, beads, kickers, all that kind of stuff, all your standard bits of tackle that you're going to need, anti-tangle sleeves. Then in this section over here you've got the bigger compartments, and they do take whole strips of shrink tube, that kind of thing, leg clips, all that kind of stuff can go in these. And then you've got your main big box down the bottom for your big items, and this is another problem which I just think is down to either bad machine techniques or bad tolerances. Every single one of these compartments is a different tension. Like this one, it's quite stiff. This one doesn't even lock at all. This one is really stiff. Another one that barely locks at all. And this one, look at that, all the pins are different. Neither of them, and there's no consistency throughout it. I mean, you're charging £50. You've got to make sure they shut properly. I mean, that won't push down no matter what. They just all bend up. You push it down and you see the sides bow out. Yeah, right, you can pop them up and you can bend these yourself, but you shouldn't have to. Why should we be doing it for you? You need to be working on your tolerances. So yeah, I mean, in the main compartments, we'll go into what I've got in there. You've got these big ones, you've got your main reels. I mean, I've got some fluorocarbon in there, got some leaders just chucked in there, that kind of stuff. You can fit all your big reels in these. And then in the bottom ones, you've got all your, you've got some little round ones, you've got, yeah, all sorts, all your hook links kind of sizes, they all fit in there absolutely fine. And another thing, this bottom section is serrated, so you can fit these little compartments in. RidgeMonkey give you 2 of these. 2! I mean, how much does that cost? You've got 50 serrations for different sections in there, and you're supplying 2 of these. I mean, come on, be a bit generous, come on, it's 50 quid. So it would be nice if you were able to split it up into more compartments. Yeah, they probably sell them, that's probably what it is, but I haven't looked, because I don't really be paying any more really. I don't really feel like you should have to. The fact that it gives you 2 of those just seems a bit cheap in my eyes, of them. Then in this section I've got it for hook pouches, little box of hooks, that kind of stuff. These RidgeMonkeys ones fit in these the right way, that's what they're designed for. But again, you can't separate them because they haven't given you enough dividers, so you just have to chuck them in anyway. So unless they should come with dividers and mine didn't, I don't know. And if you're thinking that maybe I got a duff one, I've seen some other things floating around online, people saying that these don't pop open or close, and I saw a video of a guy's first review and he couldn't even get one of these open, it was that tight, and the other one's all opened fine. So it works, it does. Well, I say it works, it holds everything you want it to, and I really want to like this because it is a really neat solution. Everything fits in it really nicely, it holds all I want, one little box. You've got all your rigs in one place, you can just grab this, chuck it in a bag if you're going stalking or out and about. It's rock solid, the hinges, although inside not quite so much, as you can see. The tolerances in their machining or where they get these made, probably China, I don't know. I would imagine none of these line up right in my opinion, neither of them are tight enough. And I mean, if you're paying 20 quid or something like that for a box, you're going to expect it's not going to be that tight. This is £50 nearly. They're as good as damn it, £50 for a plastic box, and they can't even get their tolerances right. Compared to how brilliant they make the rest of their stuff, the rest of their gear just seems so like their bivvy lighter. I keep going back to it. It's indestructible. I mean, you can, God knows how many times it's fallen off my bivvy when I bumped into it, and it's not marked, still works flawlessly. So I think they've just missed the mark a bit on this one. It looks like they've cut corners, or maybe the machining isn't there yet to have those clips get that tight on the side of the boxes, I don't know. Or maybe they wanted them to be that loose, but then why aren't they all the same? They're all different. Every one of them is a different tension, which just seems bonkers. So yeah, I feel like I've gone on a bit of a rant there, but don't get me wrong, I'm going to keep using it because I do really like it. It holds everything how I like it, but it's just not worth the money, to be honest with you. If they sorted out all the problems so that it was all consistent, came with a few more dividers maybe in there rather than just 2 for 2 sections, then yeah, I think you'd be looking at it. Maybe they have sorted it out in the month or 2 since it's been released, I don't know. Or maybe this is a duff one, but in which case they need to work on their quality control, because duff ones like this are coming out. That's not really ideal, is it, for when you're charging big bucks for your products. So yeah, sorry about the rant. Got that off my chest now. I usually say at the end of the video, would I keep it? Would I buy it again if I lost it? If I lost it or something like that, no, I probably wouldn't buy this again until they sort out the problems. I'll probably go back to my Tracker PVA pouch. It's half the price, does what I want. Never had a problem with it. Yeah, just works, simple as. I'd like to try one of the quarter ones, maybe get one of those, see how they compare build quality wise to this. People slate quarter normally for their build quality, but which is normally what RidgeMonkey are known for, is good quality, well built, but you missed the mark this time in my opinion, RidgeMonkey. So as I've slated this, have you got one yourself? Have you had any problems? I'd like to know below if it's just me that's got problems with how this is working, now with the magnets falling out as well after a month or two. That's a new one to me. Let me know in the comments down below if you've used this, what you think of it, and what do you use. Are you another one that uses the quarter ones? Let me know below what you think of those, if you think they're quality. Is that something I should be looking into rather than this? Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Sorry RidgeMonkey for slating you a bit. I do really like your stuff normally, but not this time. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, click like and subscribe so you don't miss the other ones. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.